welcome back. Today's workout is a prenatal second trimester flow. I like to call this a yoga remix because we do a little bit of Pilates, a little bit of yoga. We're going to really get into the glutes today and into the legs. So as always, I really want to stress, listen to your body. We're all in different stages of our pregnancies. So if something doesn't feel right for you, just back off. You can always rest, take a break, pause the video, or just simply not do a movement. The only thing you're going to need today is going to be 2 blocks, which I highly recommend. We'll be using these throughout the workout. And then a bolster or a pillow, whatever works for you. Let's get started. Let's begin today, easy seat position, palms facing down for grounding. Just allow your eyes to flutter closed. Relax your jaw. And allow yourself to drop into your body. Being totally and completely exactly where you are. Giving yourself permission to be exactly where you are. Take a deep inhale together. Exhale, open the lips and sigh it out. Let's take another deep inhale together. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Sit just a little taller. And as you exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Sink your hips just a little more into the mat. Just like that. Let's take another deep inhale together. Exhale, seal the lips and sigh out the nose this time. Your next inhale, slowly allow your eyes to open. Roll over your feet and come into tabletop position. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. With your inhale, drop your belly, gaze lifts, tailbone lifts, look up. Exhale, press the mat away. Lift, 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 lift. Inhale, belly dips, gaze goes up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, just like that. Let's take a few more just like this. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, press the mat away. Really warming up the spine this morning. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, dip the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale, lift, 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 press the mat away. Next inhale, let's be back in neutral spine. Curl your toes under and press yourself up for downward facing dog. Go ahead and allow yourself to pedal your feet out or sway your hips. Really just wiggle into your dog today. Sometimes we don't naturally come into the down dog. Maybe things are a little tight. We have a changing body. So things are going to start feeling a little different. That's okay. Stay with your deep inhales, deep exhales. Just like that. Go ahead and start to quiet down your dog. And with your inhale, roll forward as if you're going back into tabletop position, but hover your knees and then tap. Press it back, downward facing. Melt your heart. Inhale, roll forward and tap your knees. Exhale, press it back. With each exhale, you're trying to work your heels just a little closer to the mat. Inhale, roll forward. Hover, 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 and tap. Exhale, press it back. Seal your heels on the mat. Maybe they're getting just a little closer this time. Pressing your chest down. Just like that. Very good. Inhale, roll forward. This time come back to tabletop position. And extend your left leg out behind you. Point through your toes, keeping your shoulders stacked over the wrist. Lift and tap, just like that. Lift it up and tap. Stay with me just right here. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Feel free to go at your own pace. Keep your hip points squared to the mat. Keep your right hip stacked over your right knee. Just stay with me. Squeezing through the glutes. And I want you to think of a long line of energy coming out through that toe and a long line of energy coming out through your head. Working the glute here. Very good. Stay with me and stay with your breath. Listen to your body. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, we're gonna pulse. 1, lift and pulse, that's it. Stay with me, keep pulsing and pulse, 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 just like that, lengthening out. Keep your form, keep your shoulders stacked over the wrist, don't collapse into your right hip. We're not here for long. Listen to your body and listen to your breath. Almost there. Pulse, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay for 1. We're going to do little circles. Just draw a little circle with your toe. Keep it lengthened and pointed, just like that. Try not to shift your entire body. You're trying to just circle with that little toe. So don't let your hips move too much. And stick with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Stay lifted. Bend your heel. Flex your foot. Go up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're really kicking the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your foot up. Curl your right toes under. Press yourself up and back. Seal that right heel down to the mat if you can. Don't worry about squaring your hips. Actually, you're going to bend the knee, open the hip. Take a few hip circles. Breathe here. Let this feel good in your body. We started out strong today, right off the bat, so excellent job. With your next inhale, square your hips to the mat and bring your left leg in. We're going to go straight into pigeon pose. Walk your hands forward if you need. Lower yourself gently into pigeon. So your shin is parallel with the front of your mat if possible. Draw the heel into your groin area. And then roll your hips. So you want to have your hips square on the mat. If you're having trouble getting the hips square, just use a block and place it underneath the left side. Wherever you are in your practice is fine. You can use your blocks to rest your forearms on if you want. And just allow yourself to have this moment. Really stretch that glute out. We just did some pretty quick work in that hamstring and booty. If it's available for you and your baby allows it, you can walk all the way down. We're here for 5 breaths. If your heart rate is lifted, a good way to bring that down is to control your breath. So slow your inhales and slow your exhales. Let your body know you want to come back down. One more inhale here. Deep, deep, deep into the lungs. Exhale and release. Go ahead and begin to walk yourself back up. Curl your right toes under and bring your left knee on the mat. Seal your right sole of your foot on the mat and then stamp your left hand underneath your left shoulder and open up. Press your hips up towards the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch in the right side body. Gaze goes under your arm. And then with your exhale, you're going to sit all the way down on your bottom. So you're rolling this front foot forward, setting all the way down, and then extending over. See if you can grab your right toes with your left hand. Very good. Don't worry about it if you can't. And then you can always prop yourself up on your elbow here. So the main point is to roll the shoulders open and feel a stretch in the left side body. So you're extending up and over, not collapsing down. Those are the movements. So let's alternate between the two. With your inhale, stamp your left hand down, sweep your left arm up, press your hips forward. Look up. Give yourself a little smile. Feel your body making space for baby. Exhale, seal the booty on the mat, sweep your right arm over, sweep your left arm up. Breathe here. Very good. Inhale, take it back up. Press the hips up. Lengthen through the right fingertips. Exhale, bring it back down. This feels so good in the side body. With your next inhale, bring your left hand down, stamp your right hand down, and press yourself up into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Let's take 3 breaths here. Go ahead and bring your awareness into your down dog. Actively pressing through your hands, rolling your triceps in. Making sure there is equal parts weight in your hands and equal parts weight in your feet. I'm going to quickly switch sides, but you stay where you are, just so you can see what I'm doing. Your next inhale, come back down to tabletop position. Let's take it on the other side. Extend your right leg out, point your toe, and lift, and tap, and lift. Just like that, tap, and lift. Stay with me. Very good. Take an assessment of your body. Are your shoulders stacked over your wrist? Is your left hip stacked over your left knee? I know this sounds a little funny right now, but draw your navel to spine. Tighten up through your rib cage. So when I say that, I just mean don't collapse into your low back. Keep actively pressing the mat away with your hands. Don't collapse into the shoulders. I know a lot of us may have our navel very far from our spine right now. Stay with me, we're almost there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold and pulse. That's it. Just like that, pulse it out. It's the little pulses that get you. Stay with it. We're not here for long. Give it your best. Always take a break if you need. Listen to your body. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little circles for 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, flex the foot, and pull straight up. 9, 8, 7, kick the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick it back out. Curl your left toes under. 3-legged dog. Can you lower that left heel? If not, that's okay. Step on the toe. No big deal. Bend your left knee, open the hip. I'm sorry, bend your right knee, open the hip. You know what I meant. Take the circles. Let this feel good. Your inhale, square your hips to the mat, and let's take it into pigeon pose. Ease yourself into pigeon, whatever's comfortable for you. Roll the hips over. The most important thing on pigeon pose is to have your hips square to the mat. So do what you need. Take a block under your right hip, whatever works for you, just to get yourself square. You can take 2 blocks and kind of hold yourself up if it's hard. And the closer you bring this heel in, the easier this is going to be. If it's available, go ahead and walk your hands out. Breathe here. With each exhale, send your energy to your glute, your hips, and just ask your body, let your body know it's okay to open up. Sink a little deeper into the hips. Very good. Take one more breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Sink just a little lower if you can. Your next inhale, walk your hands out, curl your left toes under, take your right knee to the mat. Sweep your left arm overhead. Extend the left side body. Reach as if someone's pulling your left hand over your head. You're really extending and lengthening through the side body. And then exhale, come to all the way down to a seated position and sweep it the other direction. Very good. Remember, we're finding height and then we're finding length. Inhale, stamp your right hand down, press your hips up. Breathe here. Don't forget to smile. This pose always makes me smile. It feels so good. Peek under your left arm. Exhale, take a seat, sweep your arms over. Look up under. Hopefully you wore deodorant today. My nose is right in my armpit. Inhale, stamp the right hand down, sweep it up. Feel it in your left rib cage. Exhale. Take a seat. Sweep your right arm over. You can always take your elbow down on the mat. And you're opening up, stacking your shoulders, finding length through your shoulders. Just like that. Reach up first. And then if you can, over. That's it. With your next inhale, stand both hands on the mat and press yourself up to downward facing dog. Take 3 inhales here. And switch back around. You stay exactly where you are in your down dog. You guys are doing amazing. We have one more big push. With your next inhale, walk your feet forward between your hands. Come to a chair pose, wide leg chair pose, and sweep your arms up. Very good. Palms facing one another. Draw your navel to your spine, drop your shoulders away from your ears, and let's just pulse. That's it, just pulse with me. Little pulses. Stay with it. You guys are doing great. Stay with it. Keep dropping the hips. We're not here for long. Inhale, stand all the way up, sweep your arms back behind you, press your hips forward, take a little back bend. Maybe you can even lean your head back. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, take it up for 9, 8, 7. Really press this hip forward. 6, 5, 4. Take it low. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, press the hips forward. Lean the head back. Feel an arch. Exhale, squat low. Take one of your blocks and place them in between your knees if that's available for you. If not, don't worry about it. Take your hands out in front of you. Squeeze your legs together. Pulse. So you're really squeezing the block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just like that. Squeeze, squeeze. Stay with me. This is a really intense inner thigh workout. So keep squeezing. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift, squeezing the block. Exhale, lower, squeeze the block. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Keeping constant tension. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just like that. You're holding onto the block. You're squeezing the block with your life. 4, 5. It's slow motion, so stand up slow. 6. Stay with me. 7. Navel to spine. 8. Just like that. 9. Press the hips back if you can. When you get low, press the hips down and back as if you're about to sit back in a chair, just like that. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold at the bottom and pulse. Pulse it out. One last push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. You can remove your block. Press your hips forward. You can bring your hands back behind you. Good job. Release. Exhale. Forward fold. Just allow your head to hang here. You can grab opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Allow your hands to come down on the mat. If you can't make your hands down on the mat, just turn your block up to whatever position you need it at. Place your left hand down in front of your face. Take a little micro bend in your left knee and open your right arm up. Look up. Breathe here. Breathe and hold. Rotating and twisting your shoulders open. The twist should come from your upper back. So it's not even so much in your torso, it's in your upper back. But of course, if this is uncomfortable for you, you don't have to take it. Exhale, lower, switch it out. Take your right hand in front of your face, bending your right knee, and open up. If you feel like you've got this and it feels good in your body, you can always take your right hand behind your back and grab the inside of your right thigh. It's kind of a shoulder twist, so you're more opening through the shoulder. Breathe here. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Allow your hands to come all the way back down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, stamp your hands down, step back, high plank. Take your chaturanga. You can take your knees down to the mat if you need. Low push-up. Inhale, upward facing. Whatever's comfortable for you. You can modify it or not take it at all. Exhale, press yourself back, downward facing dog. Your next inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge. Inhale, look up, interlace your fingers. Exhale, open for warrior 2. We're only here for a minute. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Sweep your right arm overhead. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way back down. Step back, take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through, crescent lunge. With your inhale, interlace your hands, look up. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, straighten through your left leg, sweep your left arm overhead. Find a little more space. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat, step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Your next inhale, bring both knees down to the mat and come to a seated position. Go ahead and extend your right leg out beside you and bring your left heel into your groin. Flex your right foot and open. So you can take your right elbow down. If you still need some more space here, go ahead and take a block. I like to put it on the inside and just place your elbow on the block, because the most important thing is to broaden through the chest. Lift, 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 because we're creating space here. And then go over. Just like that. Just stay here. Let this be comfortable for you. You want to find your edge, but you don't want to kill yourself. You know what feels good for you. If you're sitting here on a higher setting, you start feeling like, hey, I think I've made a little space. Go ahead and set up. Drop it down to the next setting and then lean over. Very good. You've made some space for yourself and for your baby. We're going to stay here. Maybe you can lean all the way over and grab your toes if your body allows, but just make sure you're rolling open. Inhale. Exhale, take it back down. Let's take 3 of those. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, stand for your left hand. Just gently, you can tap your elbow. Exhale, lengthen and extend. Each time we do this, you're finding a little more length and a little more depth. One more time. Your side body should start feeling pretty open now. And release. Let's take it on the other side. Be mindful if one side is a little more open than the other. And now sweep your right arm up and take it over. Remember, you're finding length first and then depth. Hold here. Hold, hold, lifting up, twisting open. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, stamp your right hand down. Just open it up. And tap that right elbow to find a little more length. Exhale, take it back. Feel it in my right rib cage, my right side body, and then even my low back feels a nice stretch. Definitely my shoulder too. This is just an excellent pose. Release. Stamp your right hand down. Tap the right elbow. Lengthen through your left fingertips. Exhale, take it back. This is our cool down. So yes, of course, find length, but let it feel good. Let yourself enjoy it. Release. Take your right hand down. Last elbow tap. Lengthen. One more time. See if you can grab your toes. Exhale. Let's come to Shavasana. So if you're uncomfortable laying on your back, you can stack your blocks and then take your bolster, place it over your blocks. Extend your legs out in front of you and lay back. Palms facing up, feet about hip width distance apart. And give yourself just a moment here to really let your practice settle into your body and to show appreciation for what you did for yourself today and your baby. When you're ready, slowly set yourself up. Come to easy seat position. Allow your eyes to flutter open. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. I hope you feel very lengthened through the side body and strengthened and toned through the booty and legs. Always, I'm welcome to feedback. Leave comments below. Let me know what you thought about the workout. And I can't wait to see you next time.